Let's get started. We already late. Yes, let me create a co-host here. I see that Chadwick is here. Yes, I don't know whether he's available or he's at work, but we are into a question and answer session. I hope we are ready, guys. I will not wait so much. So let's start. You have your question, drop your question, and we start. So that I let you guys go for your Valentine's Day. I want to delay you so much here with me. Drop your question. You have your question. You need help. You want an answer. Feel free, raise up your hand, drop your question in the chat, and we are good to go. The challenge is that as the call is coming to an end, questions. If no question, you can tell me. Julius, we end the call. I believe I will be one of the happiest. And then I end the call. I go do other stuff. I have a lot to do. I've been here for so many hours. It's not easy to be on these calls one after the other for so many hours. Either ask questions or I end the call. I will not be here like as if I am going to just, and at the end of the call, you want us to continue. Mm. And at the end of the call, you want us to continue. You have questions. 1 hour, when it comes to the end, no matter what question you ask, I'm going to end the call today. I'm not going to allow you to bring your so many questions at the end of the call that you never brought when the call is starting. That will be tomorrow. Questions of the other side should stay the other side. And questions of trading that I talked about the other side, keep it the other side. Using the other side, I will not transfer questions for trading view the other side to here. Someone says I downloaded my trading view. It keeps telling me try free 30 days. Could I have downloaded a long one? No, they want you to pay. Just tap X and continue using the free version unless you want to pay. Unless you want to pay. Lessons on I don't know how to pick a coin. I want to learn how to pick a coin. Please, I request you to attend those classes where we teach you how to pick a coin. things to do with RSI, things to do with the MACD, things to do with KDJ. Okay, I request you to attend those classes that are specifically for that, because when I come to a question and answer session, yes, it is a very good question, but it will take me a long journey to explain what is done on a specific day. So on Wednesday, let me get the recordings for you. On Wednesday, we have got time specifically for that. And tomorrow at 7:30, I'll repeat those specific what classes. It's unfair. I don't want to convert this lecture to learning how to pick coins, yet I don't want to turn this to I don't want to turn this lecture to picking coins, yet we have done more lectures about RSI MACD. So those ones, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Coach, one of my down has a problem. The first buying amount is 5 and the multiple ratio is 0.5. I realize that whenever the robot is entering, the market enters more than 5. It's not a problem. Certain coins in Binance allow you to buy with $5. Others don't allow you to buy with less than $5. So what the robot does, as long as you want the robot to buy, it will put in the amount that is expected by the exchange. So the exchange has certain coins that it will allow you to buy with 5, and others it will allow you not to buy with less than a certain number, maybe $6, maybe 10. Like people are using HTX cannot buy with $5. So that is just the dynamic of the exchange. Okay. This one tomorrow morning, it's the topic that will be handled. Picking up coins using it is a separate long topic, so I cannot dedicate this to that now. Anybody with a question?
Good morning, Coach. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your co-host. And Zahra, a member in this meeting, is raising his or her hand. So please, Zahra, you can ask your question. So you can unmute and ask your question, Zahra. Zahra, the floor is yours. Unmute and ask your question.
Maybe, sir, we switch to next. Or maybe there are the few questions you see in the chat that you like to answer. It's also okay.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Zahra, the floor is yours. She has gone. Let's look for another question. Coach, it looks like nobody wants to ask. There's a question here by Crypto Eva. Crypto 2 Eva is asking that they don't understand how they say drop of 20 or 10% when they send a signal. This one, I feel it's also give more time to morning trainings at 7:30. That's why you're even shown how to share, how to measure, and which drop to use, and how to spread the drops. I think that would help, so that you understand exactly how a signal is developed and what it means. It's good to attend the 7:30 a.m. Analysis classes. Katz also talking about the same thing. So the answer would be the same. But today I think people are occupied with the Valentine. On a lighter note, it looks like people are occupied with the Valentine. They're not asking questions.
Someone is asking that there are a few questions here that I believe we can answer. Hey, boss, explain more on GMT. What do you want me to talk about the coin? If you are in floating loss, just open margin calls. I want a coin to buy now. We may not go into that. We have given signals in the morning. I just want to give a testimony using RSI. I sold 3 times. This one is grateful. I fail to understand how they say the drop is 20% or 10% when the signal is given. I believe you just need to provide settings according to your capital, because when a signal is sent, you can just make an entry according to your settings. Okay. So those who are talking about drops, I believe you can come up with settings according to your capital. There should not be a cram work, because we have two kinds of people. We have people that when a coin dips 10%, they are not sleeping. Okay, the coin dips 5%, they are not sleeping. So come up with settings that suit your capital. That is the big deal when it comes setting up your robot. You need to come up with settings that suit your capital. So just be specific. How much capital do you have? Maybe we help you specifically, so that we do not spend the whole day now talking about this capital, this capital, this capital. So that we help you understand. It's not cram work. It's just you must be able to set according to your capital. When setting my trading strategies, I haven't understood how to calculate the margin configuration with different capital. It is your capital. How much? Be specific. Because if I have a capital of $100, on my margin call drop, I can put 1. So if I open 10 margin calls, that is a 10% drop. If I have a capital of $500, I know that when the robot buys the first 4 margin calls, the robot will sell them at once. So I can use a 24816 for the first 4 margin calls, then a 1 margin call drop. So if I put a 24816 and my first buying amount is 5, that is $150. So the balance of 350 is for margin calls. So the big question is, I'm buying with what first buying amount? I'm buying with what first buying amount? I'm buying with what first buying amount? So if I'm buying with 10, then I'll just get 350 and divide by 10. So I'll get 35 more margin calls. That is just the logic. What do you want your first buy amount to be? Do you want it to be 5? Divide your capital by your required first buying amount that you want. It will give you the number of margin calls. So from the fifth margin call, you can create a 1-1 drop, which is 1%, 35 times, which is 35%. I don't know if I've tried Irene to get it clear. Don't trade after 5 minutes. What does it mean? Simply means if you have not seen the coin, don't trade it. Me, that would be the right answer. Because current price signals are signals given to a person when a person has found the right opportunity. So if you have not seen the signal, don't trade it. Okay. Good morning. My question: do all altcoins outperform their all-time high in the bull run? Nobody can be specific about that, but what we call a bull run is when coins surpass their previous all-time high. Okay. Question: can first buy amount for margin calls be changed? Anything can be changed at any time. Can you throw more light on the message you sent on the WhatsApp channel yesterday? My message was saying that a 1.5 trillion franc templates vice president on technology. The guy is worth $1.5 trillion. Has been added on the board of Lumia. The coin is called Lumia. Lumia have also announced their own stable coin, WRUSD, for the real world asset token real estate. Real world assets. What are real world assets? Real world assets are cryptocurrencies that are tokenizing or are bringing tokens that represent things that appear in the real world. So there are many. One of them is Mantra OM. It has a market cap of $5.2 billion. Ondo, which is being bought massively by Donald Trump, it has a market cap of $4.2 billion. Market cap means the total amount of money in this particular coin. Now, Lumia is only seated, I think yesterday when I checked, it is seated at $71 million. Meaning that if you missed out on OM, you can now go buy some Lumia, pause it in your royal queue, and if it gets like to 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion, you'll have made a good return on your investment. I think that one I have answered. I have a question. I know people say there is no loss in royal Q trades, only floating loss. We are in the bull run. What happened when we are in the bearish? But now, why do you want me to look at what has not yet come? As we still have 1 year and 5 months to make money, then you want me to focus on the bear market. I think that is just a wastage of time. You are just too fearful. Focus on what is happening right now and make money. How can someone know if a coin will rise in the following 4 hours or in 1 day? Nobody can be sure. Nobody can be sure, but if someone could look at the trading data, the volume in the coin, can predict, it just remains a prediction that within 1 day, according to how volume is entering the market, the coin will rise and sell. How can someone escape from taking his money because of the listing of coins? Do not trade coins that have a monitoring tag. Okay, if a coin has a monitoring tag in Binance, don't trade it if that is your issue. Good morning. Today, Binance announced token information methodology. Will this be a trigger of removing monitoring tag from Troy USDT? I don't know what they think about the announcement. I don't know. But if you have fear, don't trade coins that have monitoring tags in an exchange. I request you for explanation on this statement. the platform balance is insufficient. Please supplement. Meaning your fuel fee is less than $10. Once it will reach $2, the robot will stop trading. So they are telling you, top up your fuel fee. Help me know how to use MACD on a cycle mode. Attend tomorrow morning lesson. You were in the other training and I told you I'll keep it to that. Coach, if I use small drops for the first 4 margin calls and double up and the robot buys all of them fast, the following drops I'm using, one, can't bring about floating loss. Floating loss is about the business. What is floating loss? Floating loss means your enterprise, the difference between your enterprise and the current price of the coin. So using a double up does not prevent a coin to continue going down. The reason why you are using small drops for the first 4 margin calls, that in case the robot buys the 4 and the market rises fast, let the robot sell. So if you have issues with floating loss, then don't use the double up because it is investing more money in your coin at a faster speed. So switch on your AI margin call, prevent the robot from putting as much money in the market for you if you have issues. But there are people like me, we don't have issues with floating loss. We are even very happy when a coin is going down because the robot is putting in more money. I have seen so many people who complain about floating loss. But me, I usually become very happy when I enter a coin and a coin starts going down. Why? Because this coin is going to put more money for me in this coin. What you lack is just impatience. There are 3 important things. Number 1, learn when to enter the market. I believe that's the most important key. That's why we teach the 7:30 a.m. class. Or use indicators like MACD, like RSI, like KDJ, like Bollinger Bands to make your first entry in the market very good. Because if your first entry in the market is very good, then you don't have issues with floating loss, all right? But even if a coin goes against you, the only way you keep making money in floating loss is opening so many margin calls. So floating loss is not the issue. The issue is you who's connecting yourself to the market. Can you please show us an example on how to hold a coin? And I learned the process. The thing is simple. Buy a coin in your royal queue, tap on the word pause. As simple as that. Okay. If I'm using royal queue, do I have to wait for signals? Depends on your capital. If your capital is good, then just set as many coins as possible. You don't need signals. But if your capital is 500, 1,000, then your capital is very small to spend your capital in so many coins and stay stagnant. All right. Please, Crypto Ambassador, talk about the bull run. What do you want me to talk about the bull run? I told you I don't operate in circles of concern. What is happening right now is that the market will rise, the market will go up. So if your goal is to hold the coins and make big returns at once, buy them, hold them. That is all that I can discuss. If your goal is to make profits repeatedly, then learn how to make entries in the market using indicators, using Bollinger Bands, and keep winning. So many people are concerned so much of what is going to happen, but they are not concerned about what they are supposed to do right now to keep making money. Coins will rise. But as coins rise, you must be making money all the time. So focus on making money, not on things you cannot control. Nobody controls how the market will perform. Nobody controls the time when coins will rise. But the sure thing I know, in the 3 to 6 months from now, coins will start doing well. Next, good morning. I'm Matthew from Nigeria. Please, for $105, can I set my margin calls to be 8 and my first buying amount to be 5? As long as you have calculated well, it has no issues. Please, when you sell a coin manually in Binance, do you still pay 20% gas fees in Royal Queue? No. When you sell a coin in Binance, yet it has been on Royal Queue, you do it 3 times, you lose your account in Royal Queue. They delete your account from Royal Queue. Why do you want now to sell the coin in Binance, yet you had given Royal Queue to monitor the coin for you? I believe don't waste time in Royal Queue. Just stay the other side of yours in Binance and trade from there. If you feel trading in Binance is more profitable than using the robot to maximize profits for you. Where do I find the monitoring tag in Binance so as to avoid trade coins that are being monitored? Just share my screen very fast. Other questions where I've not shared my screen, I've not seen it important. Okay. Let me just pick an example. When a coin that has a monitoring tag, the monitoring tag appears on top of the coin. For example, here. So when you tap on this arrow, when you tap on the arrow, then you tap on the on the arrow, then you tap on monitoring tag. These coins are on the monitoring tag. Okay, they are here. Binance saying the monitoring tokens by market capitalization. Do you see? These coins are monitored according to the amount of money they have. Okay. The monitoring tag is applied to tokens that exhibit notably high volatility and risk compared to others. So they start with beta, FTT, AMP. So these coins are highly volatile. Usually highly volatile coins, Binance is putting them on a monitoring tag. They are coins that Binance is about to delist. Okay. Binance might delist these coins. But if you have issues with these coins, so if you fear, don't trade them. Okay. If you have issues or you fear, don't trade them. Just write them down on your list. Avoid you trading them. But me, I love these coins. I have coins here that I love. And how do you trade them? Like I've said, you can use indicators. If you don't know how to use indicators, tomorrow, 7:30 a.m., the class will be repeated once again. I don't know if I've answered that question. These questions are very many. If a coin is selling and the fuel fee gets done, when the coin is still selling, what is next? The robot will continue to sell the coin and put a negative fuel fee in your account. What can I do when margin calls are off? Margin calls go off because you don't have money in your exchange. Margin calls go off because you don't have money in your exchange. So when you add capital, you can switch margin calls on. Leader Chadwick, I've stopped here. Leader Chadwick.
Yes, I'm right here.
Leader Chadwick,
Yes.
yes. Can you now start from here? From Stephen here.
So Seremba is asking, hello, good coach. I converted my coin accidentally in Binance. I bought it when it was $100 and I removed $15, but I don't know if this coin affected in my royal queue because it doesn't buy my margin calls anymore. That's a question from Seremba Wilson. So Seremba Wilson, when you convert your coins, whether accidentally or willingly, you are actually interfering with the trading on Royal Q, and therefore that's why it is not able to continue buying the margin calls because the trade is now invalid. There are no coins. There's no money in those coins, although there's a record on Royal Q that you have the coin, the trade going on, but you have already removed the money. So please, let's not convert our coins so that we don't end up in trouble. Yasin is saying, how about if you use less margin calls, for example, using 5 margin calls and the drop on those calls increases in negative and the buy ratio also increases. Is it a good strategy? So it's your capital that determines how many margin calls you will put and what your first buy is. So the margin calls are based on how deep you want to go the market to cover the market for you to buy, and therefore you can use less margin calls or more margin calls according to your capital and your trading strategy. So you may space your margin calls bigger so that they cover a longer drop, and you make your multiple higher so that it makes a good DCA. So that would still be a good strategy, but you have to keep trying them out so that you get what works best for you. Irene is asking, good morning. I see like there are some coins that move faster than others. Which are the best coins to trade when setting my RSI or pivot point? In Irene, in crypto trading, we say volatility is profitability. So all you have to do is to take the volatile coin and you put good margin calls. And you can also use AI margin call button so that it limits the speed at which it will absorb your capital. So it's a good strategy, and you can buy volatile coins and make money faster, depending on your trading strategy. So Rex had said you had your hand up, so I'll ask you to unmute so that you can ask your question. Rex?
Yeah, hello. Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning to you.
Right, I'm Rex from Ghana.
Yes.
My question is, I have a prospect in USA,
Yes.
and I've been trying to, activate his robot for him. USA, they can't use Binance. They have to other exchanges like HTX. So I've been able to uh, take him through the process of downloading the ATX with the help of a VPN. And I've also been able to help him download the Royal Kill app. Now, the problem is how he's able to, deposit money into his HTX account. And I have worked with him on that for a very long time now. We are trying, I'm not in America, so I don't know the processes that he has to go to deposit money into his ATX account. So I don't know if you can help me. There's a way that he can deposit money into his account so he can activate his robot.
I've had.
What you're going to do, sorry, Leader Charlie, what you're going to do is that the person is going to download a Coinbase account. Buy either any coin, Bitcoin, or any cryptocurrency in HTX, then you transfer, in Coinbase, then you transfer the coin to HTX. Then in HTX, you sell the Bitcoin, you get USDT, and you move on. Is that clear?
Please, can you come again? Let me take the process slowly so that I can follow up. I am the
No,
one
you
who is
just need
supposed
to download Coinbase.
Coinbase, okay.
Download Coinbase.
Okay.
Then you buy crypto on Coinbase. Then you transfer that crypto to HTX. Then convert that Bitcoin into USDT.
Oh, okay.
Or the person can directly download Kraken.
Okay.
Then do the API binding of Kraken direct to Royal Q. Then you can be able to continue. Any of the two choices. But HTX, if using VPN, is better because it will have more coins for trading.
Yeah, we have downloaded the VPN. He has even subscribed for 1 year the VPN, and so he's going to use the ATS to do the trading.
Thank you, Rex. I'm sure you have been answered. So we go to the next question. Yasin is asking, suppose I have less capital, about $20 to $30. It's good to put all the first buy in amount at once. how safe can I be, or what risk do I encounter on it? Suppose I set my take profit at 3%. Do you recommend it? Yasin, I will tell you that's gambling and it's not good. You always insist that you spread your buy-ins so that your capital can be absorbed step by step to the coin go down. So when you take all your money and you put in, whether it's $1,000 or $30, you put in at once, then you are not giving yourself security should the coin go down. And any coin can go up, even a pumping coin changes direction and goes down. So whatever the situation, please allocate some money for your margin calls. So don't put in everything. Don't put in everything. So if your capital is this low, spread, make your first buy-in amount to be 5 or less, or between 5 and 10, and maybe make 3 or so margin calls. So you have to have margin calls. The take profit doesn't matter whether your capital is low or high, because the market movement. So it will affect all coins and all investments. But make sure you are trading with the margin calls. So Percy Nikita is asking, how can I add a person from Denver? I tried to download RoyalQ. Sorry. I tried to download RoyalQ to their phone using iPhone. It refused. Error was that it is not allowed in the US. I'm not sure about the limitations in the US, but people in US are downloading. They're downloading the app. It's available on iPhone, so maybe it's the regions. America also has regional restrictions, so maybe it's the region. Otherwise, people are downloading RoyalQ in America. They are trading. You can also try using the web version. So there's a web version which you can use online directly if it totally refuses. Or get an Android phone. So those are the solutions for him. Timothy is asking, how do I remove indicators from my chart of a trading view, please? Show it to me from the screen, because me, it is not working out. I think this is a technical analysis class. So ask your question tomorrow in the analysis class. Samash, I have also activated someone in Canada using HTX, but I can't find the BTC and some coins on that exchange, please. What do I do? So there are some regions that have...
Use Kraken. Use Kraken.
That's your answer. Use Kraken. Let's see if there's anyone with a hand up. There's no hand up and there's no more question.
But this guy, Timothy has been asking this thing for over a year. The same question. How do I remove indicators from my trading view? This is your trading view. These are indicators. And you want to remove the indicators from your chart. Wow, this coin has delivered. But still it has money. Those readings still going again. Let me first set it even. So you want to remove this indicator. I don't know how long you have asked. All you want to remove this one. All you want to remove this one. Touch the indicator. It has a dustbin. Tap on the dustbin. The indicator is out. You have asked the same thing for over a year. You want to remove this indicator. Tap on the indicator with your finger. Tap. It brings the dustbin. Tap on the dustbin. I don't know why the thing disturbs you over and over and over. I don't know why the thing disturbs you over and over and over and over. Don't trade after 5 or 10 minutes. I've said if you have not seen a current price signal being dropped, if you have not found a current price signal being dropped in the chart, please leave it. That is my answer. When you have trainings for new people tomorrow in the morning, I think that one Coach Mopio answered. Please remind us on how to buy Red and Gram in Tone Keeper. Check on YouTube, Crypto Ambassadors. The video is there. I don't think this could be the right place for that. Check on YouTube, the video is there. Just scroll down in those videos, you'll find it. Is it wise to buy a coin which has reached a 10% drop? What do you mean? What do you mean? How can I know the percentage I can set in? Guys, people to do with issues with trading view. I believe you attend tomorrow 7:30. I don't want to involve myself in trading view here to cause confusion. You tap where, coach? When you tap on the bin, when you tap on the bin, automatically the indicator disappears. I don't know why people have issues with this. I want to remove this indicator from my chart. You tap on the indicator, the name. I'll touch here. I'll touch on the indicator. Then the bin will appear. Then I tap on the bin. I remove the indicator. I don't know if I've answered again. What is the name of the app indicator? Now for you have a long journey to go because the app is called TradingView. Please, can we have our Telegram group so we can join? I think with Telegram you need to use your uplines. Many people have asked me, why is it that I don't provide groups? I'm very skeptical. You want me to add you in groups, but I don't know you. Does that make sense to people here? I don't know you, so I don't come on Zoom and provide links. Your uplines through our system are the ones that give you the links. I don't know you. We have so many people who have lost money because of people who join groups with personal intentions. I don't know you. So to join groups, you must use your uplines. I don't know you, so don't expect me to come here, throw the link in the chat so that you join. I don't know you. You use your uplines to join the groups. So don't expect me to come here, send links for you to join. When I share the link in the leaders platform. That's the only thing I do. Then the leaders take the links to their groups, but I don't come here and throw links. Use your uplines. I drop the links in the members' platforms. Then the members take the links to their people. I don't come here and I drop the links because people have lost money. What if your intention is to scam someone and you are just crying for the link? That one, no. Please, can there is a conman that wanted to cheat me, changed my tradings when he had sent me his wallet. Now, since then, my robot stopped on some of the coins. What do you mean? Raise up your hand and share your screen. Question is confusing. My capital is $50. And I make my first buying amount 25. Then the second buying amount $5 with 5 mine gold. Is it a good strategy? with the start small, win big, should switch on the AI. It's fine when you switch on the AI because it will prevent the rest of your capital to get into the market very fast. The RSI of 6 shows the coin is now at 10%. Is it fine to trade it? The RSI of 6 is a highly volatile RSI. If you are using it, be conscious. Be conscious. Be conscious because for it, it's very volatile. Okay. I think before coaches drop signals, they should analyze them very well. Let me work on that thing because I've seen people have issues, and I've seen people. Let me give an example. I've seen people. Let me give an example. This is the coin. It's a very good coin to trade in 4 hours. Then someone goes and looks at this coin in 15 minutes. Then he goes everywhere and makes noise. Am I creating sense? Give me one in the chat. Someone, I have analyzed this coin in 4 hours. Someone goes and looks at this coin in 15 minutes. Then he goes everywhere. Signals are very bad. Signals are very bad. You have analyzed in 15 minutes. I have sent a signal when its analysis is in 4 hours. I don't know. Do you get the difference? Let me know in the chat. Do you get the difference? Do you get the difference? I've seen someone drop their number here. So when you drop a number, just know I'm going to delete you from the Zoom. Just know I'm going to report you, remove you, report you until you never join these Zooms again. So make sure you're not dropping your numbers. Does that make sense? If you have understood, drop me one in the chat. I analyze the coin in 4 hours. You go to your royal queue. You look at the coin in 15 minutes. The coin is dropping. Then you start posting messages everywhere. Signals are bad. Are you the one who has analyzed the coin? I'm looking at the market in a bigger time frame. You are looking at the market in 5 minutes. I don't know. Does that create sense? Sorry. I don't know if that makes sense. For example, I've seen it so many people do it, and I've seen them complain. For example, I'm looking at index. Okay? Index. Someone opens index. I've seen it is very common in 15 minutes. Then it's like, you see, our coaches are giving us coins that are dropping. Check the same coin in my time frame. Can we see the difference? I've seen many people just that I don't give it time. Do you see the difference? Give me a yes in the chat if you see the difference. You are looking at the market in 15 minutes. I sent my signal in 4 hours. Then you're everywhere. They are giving us wrong signals here. They are giving us wrong. Are you the one has sent it? Then don't use the signal. This nonsense should stop. Then don't use the signal. I've seen it. And next time I'm going to start removing those people from my groups. I have looked at the market on a bigger time frame. You open the market in 5 minutes, then you are everywhere. You see the quality of signals they give us. Hey, look at the quality. As I look at you, I have nothing to answer. Just keep quiet and I go silent. These people, they take us in floating loss. Look at the type of coin is giving. I'm looking at 4-hour time frame. You are looking at 5 minutes. And you want people to believe that what you are saying is very right. Sometimes you people, You stay on. Me, I always remove you from. And I've seen it. It's very common. You send a signal, then someone goes in the 5 minutes, 15. You see, the coin is dropping. Huh? Which kind of signals are you giving? Where do you get the audacity? Sometimes I look and I wonder. Look at the coin. You are checking the coin in 15 minutes. My analysis is a bigger time frame. And you want to be respected everywhere because you have looked at the coin in 15 minutes. For example, this is a very good coin. It's a very good coin. A very good coin. This is a very good coin. It has a good 3%. Now, someone, you post a signal like this one, he goes in 15 minutes. Hey, they are giving us longer signals. Hey, look at the coin. Why do you get the authority? And it's very common. I usually see it. Then don't use the signal. Hope that is clear. Go and find your coins in 15 minutes. Because the person who's analyzing the market might be having a different approach from you. You are looking at trades in a shorter time frame. Someone is looking at trades in a bigger time frame. You are treating a business as someone. I think I need to stop quarreling. I go back to my questions. Suppose I have $100 capital. What's the better first buying amount? $10, 18 margin calls. Which one? Buying the robot puts 5, having 5 margin calls, 19. It gets back to you. You can use 10 and have 10 margin calls. You can use 5 and have more margin calls. The reason of, if you put few margin calls, switch on the AI. If you open many margin calls, don't switch on the AI. Okay. Coach, if this coin analyzed in 4 hours and the signal is sent, is it compulsory we use the time frame the signal was used? If yes, how do we know? You don't need. For you, just set your robot. You don't need to go back to time frame. But if you know what to do once they send a signal, you can cross-check it and say you don't want to trade it or you want to trade it. But in your robot, you don't need to look at time frame. You just use the signal. I don't know if I'm clear. Explain volatile coins. What do you mean? I personally, I will never come here and give you that these are the best coins to trade. The reason is, as you stay longer in the business, you will find coins that you love. You'll find coins that are more volatile than others by yourself. Okay? The coins I love may not be the coins you love. So I will not be specific on particular coins. Okay? As you stay longer in the business, I believe you could come up with coins that you personally love. I don't know if my answer is clear. So I will never come here and come up with certain coins, but there are coins that people love. Maybe the coins I love have a monetary tag on, like HAD, STPT. I love those coins. And maybe for you, you don't like to trade coins with a monetary tag. Okay? That's why we focus on giving you skills, then the use of the skills gets back to you who has been given the skills. How many margin calls should I open to switch off AI? Many. The margin calls greater than 30 or 20, 25 margin calls and above, the AI should be off because you're allowing your robot by 25%, especially if your drop is 1-1. 20 margin calls and above, 25 and above. If your margin call is 1-1, then your AI should be off because you want your robot to buy more. If your margin calls are few, 20 and below, then your AI margin call should be on. You can switch off the AI when the robot buys 4 margin calls. When it goes more than that, you can switch on the AI. Coach, if I enter the bull run with $100, will I be successful? Start now. Let me tell you, many people will ask about the bull run, but I have a question. How many of you saw BNX move from 0.1 to $1? You know, people are here, we are waiting. How many of you saw BNX? BNX moved from 0.01 to $1 in a blink of 2 days. That's a bull run. So what are you looking for? What are you looking for? That's the bull run. People think, I don't know what people think that will happen in the bull run. I don't know what people are expecting. How many of you saw in 2 days to $1 and someone became a millionaire? Just like that. So just do what you're supposed to do. These issues, I'm waiting. You might wait as others are making the money. So start. BNX moved from 0.01 to $1 in a blink of an eye. And so many people have not. Sorry for that. Leader Chadwick, could you take over?
Thank you, Leader Julius, for your explanations. So we have Zahara, who is back again with her hand up. So Zahara, we are asking you to unmute so that you ask your question. Please unmute and ask your question.
Hello?
Hello.
Coach, my question is about the Bolivia Bank. I need some explanation about how to use the Bolivia Bank. Hello?
Volume, please, so that people can understand you.
My question is about Bolivia Bank. I want to know how to use it. How to use it so that I can use a coin. I can select a coin. Am I clear?
I've heard you are talking about using Bollinger Bands to select a coin. That's a full training. So I think you can have a technical analysis class in the morning, or you can go to our YouTube channel. Go to our YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassadors, and look for things there so that you can get the one that will help you understand it. Otherwise, that's a whole training, I think. Do that training.
Another question.
Elias is here. Elias, could you drop those 3 videos for her in the chat?
Another question first. Can I ask
but
another one?
let me first get for you the videos in the chat. Just be patient. Elias, are you on the call? Elias, could you drop those 3 videos in the chat? There is a guy I know who can give you those videos. Because the videos are there. Post for her boss. Are you Uganda? Are you a Ugandan? Do you speak Luganda, Zahara? Zahara, do you speak Luganda?
Yes, I'm a Ugandan.
Elias drop for her videos. They are there. The videos are there for Bolinja Bands. Go and watch those.
Can I ask another one?
Yes.
Another one is about holding the coin. They say that you hold the coin, but my question is, when the coin goes to, it drops, I lose the profit. Not so. Now what's the use of holding? Because when the coin drops, I will lose the profit. That's my question. How can I avoid that?
Holding a coin means you are going to stay in a coin for a longer time. When you are holding, you don't care about the drop of the price. So when you hold a coin and for you feel the profits you have made are enough, sell. Okay? Have I answered you?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
If you pose a coin in your royal queue and for you feel the profit the coin has given you is enough, sell. Sell. Okay. And back to it, Achadi.
There's Roland who is saying he also wants to ask a question. So let's unmute him. You are unmuted. Please ask your question.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. Let me hope I'm loud and clear.
Yes, you are.
Okay, my question is, I have my friend. Okay, I've been trading with Royal Q and I have my friend who wants to join, but we have two options. He's my very good friend because we have spent long time with him, so my very close friend. We have to. The problem I have right now, he has his capital of $200. Sorry, $220. So we wanted to open an account for him for Royal Q, and then he uses the balance, the $100 for trading as his capital. But he brought a suggestion that what if we top up on my account and we buy more margin calls in the coins that I'm already trading, such that in the next coming months we get the profits. We open up. We use those profits as the opening up for paying the Royal Q, and then he uses this money for his capital. Which of the two options would be better?
Thank you for your question. Your good friend doesn't understand what opening an account can do for him. That's my first response. By his money in your account for margin call, he's denying his opportunity to run his own business. He's denying himself an opportunity to learn how to trade. He's and you are denying yourself an opportunity to build a team, benefit from the trading bonuses that will come from his trades and his team members. And why should you delay him more?
Okay, so I think also I think opening up an account for him as my downline would be the better way.
Yes, if you want to help him more, you can give him your $30. He adds to his 100. If they are
Okay.
that's such a good friend, he opens an account, then you give him the $30. He adds to his 100. You'll have 130 to trade with.
Okay.
Yeah, but let him open his own account.
Oh, all right. I'll talk to him about that, because the other option wouldn't be very good for him, because I'll be the one managing the account. Thank you, sir.
And you can still scam him anyway because he has no access to his funds.
I'm not a scammer, Sebo. Okay.
You can, because you are very dependent. That's how scammers work. They take your money, they put the money in the account so that you have no control. So please let him have control of his funds and also build the team. You will benefit more.
Okay,
Both
boss.
of you.
Thank you for your advice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So you can scam him slowly.
So Infinity is asking what time did BNX move from $0.01, please. I wasn't aware. It was just this week. So maybe I've not been trading. You have not been trading. So please start trading so that you can know what's going on. Carol Ben is asking, let him. Okay, he's answering that the same question you asked. So it looks like we don't have any more questions, Scott. There's Snake here. Hand is
Okay.
also up.
The next big coin I see. The next Bitcoin I see that could give people some good money, those who love buying and pausing, is Lumia. The coin is called Lumia. Okay. Let me do a simple analysis about the coin, guys, for you. So if you are in Royal Q, I've looked at this in the real world assets. The coin is called Lumia. Let me paint a clear picture for you. We are buying at current price. We go with $500. That's usually okay. Lumia. Okay, there we go. Maybe later. So we are investing $500. We are selling at its previous all-time high, if it all happens, which was $4. Which was 4.060. Guys, you see our $5,000 will be worth 3,169. It sits in the same class like Ondo. Ondo is a very good coin. It sits in the same class like OM. Then there is Lumia. If you look at Mantra, which is OM, that's the ticker. The coin is called Mantra. So it's at $5. Mantra is at its all-time high. I don't think the next Bitcoin I think will be XRP also. But let me just talk about Mantra. So you could give yourself a Valentine gift. Okay, this one it is already hitting its all-time high, so it couldn't have a lot of business for us. It's already at highest price, so maybe we go with Ondo. Ondo, I see Donald Trump investing in a lot of money. Sorry. But the other coin I believe is XRP. Those who love going in long. Sorry for that. So the coin is called Ondo. Okay, it's a real world assets. Real world asset 1.3. Okay. Investment. Actually, you can go in with less. Let me give it a $5 move. Also around there. So when you compare the two, really, Lumia is undervalued. It's not financially valued. Like I talked about mantras so many good months ago. It's not financial advice, but Lumia is a real good real world asset. Okay, back to the chart.
So we had given. Thank you very much for your tips. So we had given Nay to speak. So we will ask you to unmute again, Nay. Nay Ami. Unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Please ask your question.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah,
Ami,
fine.
my question was now I'm floating in a certain coin. I'd want you to help me. How can I switch to another coin before it will be delisted?
Is it the same coin that you are floating in that's going to be delisted?
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you saying it is a certain coin? Why, give us a specific name.
It was I don't know, but I saw it here. Let me check it here.
It looks like Nay was not ready with his question.
Of late, do we have any coin that's going to be delisted? I have not seen any of late, just of late.
That's why I wanted him to be specific.
Yeah, because I don't see any coin that's going to be delisted. All is just hearing people saying coins get delisted. So he wants to test the waters.
He was not ready. He has even unmuted. He has muted himself now.
There is no coin currently that's going to be delisted on Binance, maybe on other exchange. So maybe he hears people say.
Coach, there are a few comments here. James is saying, can you send another coin for trade in 4 hours, please, leader?
Trade XRP.
I guess the other coin has sold, so he thinks the ones which are analyzed in 4 hours are going to give him more money.
So he doesn't know you also trade it. That guy trades in 1 minute. They don't know that for you trade in 1 minute. So if you are talking about risk takers, put me aside. There are people who can take risk. For him, he trades in 1 minute. So trade H bar, you can trade H bar 3%. You can trade H bar 2% or 3%. You can trade XRP 2%. I'm just taking the general market move. It's now back to these other coins that XRP you can take. XRP is hitting 2%. Now, when that category is running, then be sure IOTA will do better. Just that IOTA will outperform all of these. Let me look at it in 4 hours. You can trade also IOTA 2%. All these coins are now going to work out. I hope that's enough.
The last one is asking if Lumia is in Royal Queue. Lumia is in Royal Queue. I think coach, then we are done. So we'll close the session. We'll close the session so that now you can go and enjoy. Your happy Valentine, enjoy your day, and enjoy your trades. Let's keep building and let's keep trading. Have a good day. Happy Valentine.